Hi everyone, welcome back. Malik here, and today I bring to you another action figure review. Today we're gonna look at Marvel Legends Jim Lee style Bishop from X-Men. I'm gonna put it on the table right now and say that this is a solid figure. Really, I really like this figure a lot. I grew up watching the X-Men cartoon from the 90s and I read some of the comic books. This figure really looks like it just walked out from the comic book. This really looks like Jim Lee's Bishop. So let's see how tall he is first. This guy stands about 17 cm tall. He's almost slightly shy of 7 inches. This guy comes with one accessory, which is the gun. Over here, we'll take a closer look at it later on. Yep, really nice gun, or a rifle I would say. Personally, I really like the paint apps of this figure. It's really very clean. Like some of the recent Marvel Legends we got, the paintwork isn't that great. Example, like the Gladiator figure that we got, the paint app was really very messy. But then this figure over here, the paint app is really very clean, and I really love the sculpt, especially the face. He really looks very mean and cool. I think that's the best part about this figure. It has a lot of swag to it, I would say. He really looks very cool. There's a lot of attitude in the expression of the figure, and I really like the proportions. Like Bishop is really a very tall character, but then the proportions look just right. That's the best part about this figure. Let's take a closer look at the figure and its articulations. So let's start with the head. Okay, he can rotate. So you can look left, look to the right. He can't look up that much because of his hair, but he can look down about this much. Okay, he can't look down that much also, but then because of his hair, kind of restricts his movement to look up. So it's okay, we can close one eye for that, because look at the sculpting of his hair. It's really very nice. The details of this figure is really very good. And he has a shoulder. Okay, so you can raise up this much. So you can rotate, upper bicep rotation, double jointed elbows. There's the focus. So he has double jointed elbow, and he has he rotates his wrist, and there's a hinge, and his ab crunch. Oops. Wow, the range of motion is quite good for his ab crunch. Okay, he can look down this much and lean back this much. I think it's one of the few recent Marvel Legend figures which has a really good ab crunch. Some of the figures, can't even go down one notch. So he has he can rotate his hips. Okay, the belt kind of restricts, but then you just put a bit of pressure. Okay, you can rotate his hips. I really like the sculpting on the belt. The belt, the vest, it's all fully, there's a lot of details on it. It would have been nice if there was a kind of like an orange wash to the belt and the gun holster, but it's okay. even though it lacks paint, it's still sculpted really very well. So yes, thigh cut. Okay, his legs can go this much. Okay, you can go to the front, go to the back. Okay, double jointed knee. Okay, he has a cut over here. Ankle rocker, and his point his toes up this much and point down this much, and the holster is really very nice. The details, I mean, look at this, like it has all this like a decal kind of thing, is it? It's not a sticker, it's painted on, or maybe it's printed on. Very clean. I mean, it was a very small graphic design. It's all very clean, and I really like the details on the holster. There's like kind of like a stitching pattern on it. This looks like canvas material. Very nice. Really like what they've done with this figure. And let's take a look at the gun. Yep, the gun, does it have, yeah, it's kind of like a shiny gun metal color. I kind of really like the sculpt of the gun or the rifle, whatever it's called. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's now do a size comparison. Okay, we have other two X-Men figures. One is Rogue and one is Wolverine. As you can see, Bishop is definitely taller than these two characters. That's how he's supposed to be. So his proportions are really very good compared to these two figures. So it will really look good. There's a lot of X-Men figures coming out. So once we like put them all together, they're all gonna look in the right proportions. There's a height difference. The way the body is. They are looking the way they were looking in the animated series or in the comic books by Jim Lee. I personally really love this figure a lot. I mean, will I recommend this? Hell yes. Everyone should definitely get this figure for their X-Men collection. I mean, even if you are a lover of good figures, I think this is a really solid figure to have. So that's that for this review. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.